Lexia with kissingtree.org, and I am here with Melissa and Sabrina, and I want to talk with you guys today about the roles that you guys play in your marriage and the roles that your husband plays in your marriage.
Before John and I got married, we did live with each other, so we were able to kind of see each other's, quirks and our strengths and weaknesses. And ever since then, and when we've been married, it's obviously we still are living together and still experiencing the same things. And I think that some of the roles that we have are kind of the traditional ones and some not so much. I do some of the cleaning. I won't say most, but I do some of the cleaning in the house and he does some cleaning. I do all the laundry, I fold all the laundry, and that's only because I'm neurotic with the way that I fold. So it's just little things that, I think we're kind of more of a modern couple where some of the traditional, we don't follow the traditional roles, but sometimes you just kind of find yourself in the middle of them, not realizing and not figuring it out ahead of time. You're gonna cook, I'm gonna clean, and that kind of stuff.
We kind of have an interesting kind of dichotomy in Dustin and I's marriage where he actually does all the grocery shopping and all of the cooking, and he does help out a lot with the cleaning and laundry and the taking care of the kids. And I think that it's been kind of interesting. He loves it, but it's been interesting kind of with his family or other people seeing how we split up the roles of our marriage. And I think it's been a little bit difficult for some of our friends to kind of grasp, wait, is he making dinner, cleaning the dishes? And I have to be like, yeah, I mean, we have this kind of 50-50 marriage where, he does some housework and I also own my own business, so I'm tied up with that. So it's definitely not the typical, I'm the mother and I'm gonna take care of the kids and I'm gonna make all the food and have it ready on the table by 5 o'clock and my husband's gonna come home from work, which is how it was in my household, how I grew up. I mean, we had a very, very, very traditional household where my mom did all the housework, she took care of all the kids. My dad was a physician, he came home at night, we had food on the table, he went up to his den and did work, and my mom did all the dishes and took care of us and tucked us in, and that's what we did. But yeah, I think it's been interesting having a different type of family than the one that I grew up in.
Okay, so I can't even tell you how many times in my life my parents, specifically my dad, has drilled into my head marriage is teamwork. Teamwork, 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 teamwork. I mean, literally that's all I've heard my entire life. And when I got engaged to be married, that's all I heard. Literally from the moment my now husband called my dad to formally ask for my hand in marriage, and up until the wedding. Even now, I've been married for 2.5 years and my dad is constantly saying, marriage is teamwork, and my mom is always marriage is teamwork. And I mean, it was drilled into my head to a point where on our wedding day when we were getting ready to sign the marriage contract, I wanted to be I can help you sign your name. Marriage is teamwork. In our home also, religion is a major part of our lives, and so I think that we both have come into this marriage understanding that our job is to make the other person happy. And I think that because we both look at it that way, we don't have this issue of well, I'm supposed to have this and you're supposed to do this. I think it's just a matter of, we came into this knowing that the only way this is gonna work is if we show a lot of love, a lot of caring, a lot of appreciation, and a lot of selflessness. And we've both come into this with that understanding that that is what's gonna make our relationship work. And so with that in mind, and putting that first, really, that kind of eliminates all this, talk of well, what he is supposed to do and what I'm supposed to do.
So I think it's been really interesting hearing from you guys, about the roles that you play in your marriage. Makes me feel a little bit better too about mine. So, and I would love to hear from the readers. What roles do you guys play in your marriage, and is there anything in traditional that kind of sets you apart that you're doing differently from Ben? So we'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment, and we're looking forward to hearing from you.